with our very own Roy Chubby Brown. Roy,
Hello.
it's been a while.
It has been a while, yes. About 300 years.
So Roy is about to do a show at the our very own heart of Bathgate, Regal Theatre. Roy, why Bathgate?
Don't blame me, the sat-nav brought me here. I was talking to the management over the phone and they said, would you like to come? And I said, I'll go anywhere, mate. I'll work a tent. Anywhere. As long as they'll have me, you know. So, yes, and by the way, the show last night, unbelievable. You would have think I just scored at Wembley.
I was just going to ask you that. Was there any jokers in the crowd, or were we okay?
I'd love to tell you this little story of being at Larkhall British Legion in Glasgow in 1974 when Scotland beat England. I walked on stage, I said, I've just come for the goalpost back, and 40 pint glasses hit me on the head.
Jeez. So you mentioned just before we started recording there, 46 years on the road, yeah? 46 years.
6 years, yeah. I was a drummer with a pop group in the 60s, you know, did all the Stones and the Beatles stuff. Then I wanted to do comedy because you got an extra fiver, you know. Then I found out how difficult it was to do stand-up. Got to a club one night and the chap said, who told you were funny? I said, my mother likes me. He said, well, let your mother be you.
So, I mean, obviously your material over 46 years. I've done a bit of research on you, and you collect a lot from your newspapers. Obviously, I mean, so much has changed in terms of the world. How do you keep it all going after all this time?
Well, I'm on hard, I've got to be honest. Sometimes I can't think of a thing. And in other days, I'm J.K. Rowling's. Yeah, I can write and write and write. Some things are easy to get hold of. If anybody's in trouble in the press, people don't read the inside stories. There's some great inside stories, but you can't get at them. You know, it's the headlines. You see the headlines. So-and-so got 4.5 years. And then you write down why, what he did, where's he from, the area, what, you know, and something sometimes comes to you. You know, sometimes you'll read something and say, there was a new thing out the other day, a new pill for men, and it said 8 times stronger than Viagra. And I said, well, I mean, if you can't think of something funny about that, you're not worth your salt, are you? Yeah. I didn't tell you what I said, but there you are.
That must be quite hard on your personal life as well, being on the road, you know, constantly.
Well, I don't know anything else. What else can I do now? I'm a joke teller. That's all it is, a joke teller. And people always say to me, oh, it's offensive and it's this and it's that and the other. I don't crack any political jokes. I don't get involved. Football jokes, I don't crack. I don't get involved. Religious jokes, I don't crack. I don't talk about children or anything like that. All mine is family. It's debt, wives, husbands lazy and drunkards. Most of my stuff, unless it's something in the news that I can get hold of. I mean, what people don't understand is in the 60s, late 60s, early 70s, I was a clean comedian. I never said any of the swear words. And the world changed around about 1972, 73, and I had to change with it because I was getting left behind. I auditioned for Opportunity Knocks and New Faces and Wheel Tappers and Shunters and things like that. People forget that because they don't remember. And when I did New Faces, you had Mickey Most on the panel. You had Tony Hatch on the panel. You know, the people, Tony Blackburn. Tony Blackburn said when I was on that show, he said, he needs a bit more time. Tony, so do you.
You're a true entrepreneur, that's what it's saying. You have adapted and coped with change most of your life, and it takes skill to write the materials you write. And you've got archived materials, so if you can't get a topic, you go back to it and it comes back. It's like fashion.
Yeah, exactly right. The thing is about that is material. There's all, you know, how many times there's somebody in the news for something and then 5 years later they come back. You can use that material again. You've got to remember what you've said, you know, and spin it. Yeah, there's always something to going on. I mean, I love the job.
Let's talk about cars, because I know you're a big car fanatic. Did you come up in a Chrysler today?
It's one of them hybrid things. Lexus. I have to change it every year because you're getting out for it.
And you got a cream Bentley. Do you still have that?
Oh, yes, I've still got that. I bought that. It's 26 years old. I don't have to tax it now. I bought it as an investment. At that particular time, I was earning good money. I had 12 cassettes out, 2 LPs. I had about 20 DVDs out. I thought, got this money, buy a car, use it for weddings in case comedy dies a death. I can sell the car, make some money. Paid about 30,000 pounds for it, and it's worth 10 now. That's just my luck.
You're still smiling.
Yes, I've still got it.
Yeah.
We put out a couple of things on Facebook earlier on saying that we're meeting you this evening, and one of the viewers messaged in and asked, who was your idol in terms of comedy? Who did you want? Like,
Do you want to know about idols from Scotland or England?
J-
Ken Dodd.
yeah.
Ken Dodd always been. I always thought Ken Dodd was the funniest man alive. The day that he goes to heaven, it'll be a sad day. He's the funniest man. But there's been a lot of good comedians up here. I was on Glasgow Pavilions in 1971 with Glenn Daly. My heart belongs to Glasgow. There was old Mother Riley on. Hector Nickel. By God, they could drink. I worked in Aberdeen years ago with the man himself, Chick, you know. But as I say, times change. I mean, I remember Les Dawson saying to me, you could be a big star if you stop effing and jeffing. I said, I think I've left it a bit too late now, Les. I'm known for it now. You know, you wouldn't get... I mean, I went to a funeral not long ago, a sad funeral, Norman Collier's, and there was 30 comedians there, and I was at the bar, and they were at the other end of the bar. And Tom O'Connor said, how are you doing, Chubby? I said, fine. And he said, on your own? I said, no, I'm not on my own, but I said, I'm not of their ilk, am I? They're all television comedians. He said, yeah, but let me tell you something, they'd all like to be you. Because if one of them used one bad word, they'll be off the television and their careers were finished. But you don't give a... So,
Absolutely.
so he said, you'll always be there for the people.
Roy, I just need to thank you for your time. It's an absolute privilege to talk to the man himself.
Thank you very, very much.
And,
Next time I'll put the heating on for you.
Please do. Affinity, I hope that was good for you. And say bye to the camera, Roy.
Thank you very much, and thanks for popping in. Thanks for the biscuits.